The quantitative Buffy coat is a new method for identifying the malaria parasite in the peripheral blood. It involves staining of the centrifuged and compressed red cell layer with acridine orange and its examination under UV light source. It is fast, easy, and claimed to be more sensitive than the traditional thick smear examination. If you compare it with peripheral blood smear, the peripheral blood smear is a bit cumbersome than this quantitative Buffy coat. The time taken for peripheral blood smear is also a bit longer, but the sensitivity is, as far as it is concerned, peripheral blood smear 5 parasites per microliter of blood in thick film and 200 per microliter in thin film is the standard data. But for quantitative Buffy coat claimed to be more sensitive, at least as good as a thick film, but there is chance of false positivity. So peripheral blood smear is still the gold standard of diagnosis as far as specificity is concerned. And species identification is accurate in peripheral blood smear, but in QBC or quantitative Buffy coat it is not possible, and the cost is also a bit higher for QBC. Whenever you write a long answer on diagnosis of malaria, please do not forget to mention polymerase chain reaction and serology, because these may also be other diagnostic tools. As regards treatment of malaria, chloroquine is still the drug of choice, but lot of chloroquine resistant cases are coming up. What are the different levels of resistance? First of all, there has been a clearance of the parasite, but recrudescence occurs. That means the parasites which were there in the RBCs, they flare up and they give the infection. It happens in case of Plasmodium falciparum. Otherwise, the parasite clearance is reduced, but not to the full extent, or sometimes there is no reduction in the parasitemia. So in those cases where the chloroquine resistance is coming up, artemisinin is the drug of choice nowadays. And what about prophylaxis? That means chemoprophylaxis by drugs, which will be taught better in the pharmacology classes. Or sometimes the environmental prophylaxis is very important. Environmental measures, that means the mosquitoes should be killed. How do you do that? By spraying of insecticides, or by using some fish like Gambusia or Bacillus thuringiensis in the breeding areas. Or what to do? There may be a vaccine, but a malaria vaccine is still now not there. Search has been on, but for undergraduate students, those details or the intricacies cannot be shared that much. And the National Malaria Control Program is there, which has been operational for many years. What it does, it actually tries to keep the disease in check. Thank you. Come back with queries if required.